What's good, peeps? Thanks as always for passing by the channel, much appreciated. Hit that subscribe button if you guys are new. Don't forget as well, please, to like and share the videos. It is much appreciated. Well, it is international break for the Premier League this week, so I thought I'll just have a look at each team, see their last 5 performances, and have a look at my potential, who I think is going to be in a top 4, top 5, and potential relegation battle. Let's have a look. So right now, sitting on top, we have got Leicester, 6 wins out of 8, no draws, 2 defeats. Good run of form recently with the last 3 wins against Wolves, Leeds United, and Arsenal. And Jamie Vardy is certainly still proving his worth of potential player of the season. Who knows? Followed immediately by Tottenham. Again, very good run. You know, last 5 games, 4 wins, 1 draw. Special one, can still got it clearly. That Kane and Son link up is frightening for any team. Good luck dealing with them. Defensively, you know, they've got a few flaws in there, but I'd still say Leicester, Tottenham, top 4. Number 3, sitting 3rd, got Liverpool. A little bit different from last season, to say the least. 5 wins, 2 defeats, 1 draw. They got an absolute drubbing from Aston Villa, 7-2. And they've got a few injuries on their hands as well, with Virgil van Dijk and now Trent Alexander-Arnold seem to be out for a month. But I still think, despite that, Liverpool are still very, very dangerous. I think their squad depth with Thiago, Jota, Jordan Henderson, Firmino, and of course Mane. As long as Liverpool still have Mane, they are still a solid team. So they'll come back. I think despite with Van Dijk being out, when Trent Alexander-Arnold comes back and Alisson, if they've got Alisson in goal, I think they'll still manage to get the results in. Top 4 for sure. And then they've got Southampton. 5 wins, 1 draw, 2 defeats, 4 wins out of 5 in the last results. But can they keep the momentum up to stay there? I'm not so sure. I know Danny Ings has picked up a knock recently, so he's going to be out for a little while. Certainly think they can make that top 10, but I'm not overly convinced on whether they're going to be able to stay in the top 4. It's just, I mean, could do. The league is wide open this year, so I'm not writing them off making the top 6 at all. 5th place, we've got Chelsea. I'm going to do them last because I'll have more to say about them. Number 6, Aston Villa. 5 wins from 7, no draws, 2 defeats. 2 defeats coming in the last 5 games. Still a solid team though. I mean, that midfield with Barkley and Jack Grealish, John McGinn, with Ollie Watkins up front, is deadly. Deadly! Good luck going up against them. That Aston Villa team is a threat to anyone. Potential top 6 for me. Potential top 6. I still think that they've got enough. I mean, I'm hoping Ross Barkley will go back to Chelsea at the end of the year because I would like him back, but would not surprise me if they try something to keep him, because that guy is just tearing up midfields, tearing them up. Look at what they did to Arsenal the weekend. Whew. Number 7, we've got Everton. Slight drop in form for them because they had that run when they were just running through people, didn't they? They had the win over West Ham, the win over Brighton, the win over Crystal Palace, the win over West Brom. They were just absolutely going to town. And now they just seem to... James Rodriguez picked up a little injury. Kind of dropped off there. They lost to Newcastle, lost to Everton. Defensively at the back, they're weak. But attacking wise, like Calvert-Lewin, I mean, that guy's a talent. Total talent. think there's a chance for them to make 6th, 7th. Depends on if Ancelotti can just bring it back to that early form they had. But yeah, solid. 8th, we've got Crystal Palace. Not too much about them. Very inconsistent. 4 wins, 1 draw, 3 defeats. Wilfried Zaha, probably their top man, but very inconsistent. He's been like that in my fantasy team as well. They could probably keep that top 10 spot, but I don't know. Hope they like the change of scenery, by the way. The lighting in my room was absolutely awful. There's no way I'm filming in there again. And then we've got number 9, we've got Wolves. Wolves' team is stacked as well. I mean, they have got absolute deadly team at the moment. With Traore, they've got Neves, Coutinho, Podence, Jameer Silva. Don't sleep on them. Do not sleep on Wolves. Could potentially get in that top 10. Could potentially keep that. You know, a little bit knocks here and there. Not the greatest goal difference. Yeah, probably say mid-table at best. Number 10, we've got Man City. Not Pep's best start of the season compared to what he's used to, eh? But I do think he'll come back, and I think they will break in the top 4. I think they'll finish top 4 at the end of the season for sure. You know, 3 wins, 3 draws, 1 defeat. I think it's injuries, slight dip in form, but I think they'll bounce back. They've got the squad to do it. They've got the depth. Torres, he's a good player. Walker, you know, defending well. They'll bounce back. Number 11, we got Arsenal. The most inconsistent club there is. 4 wins, no draws, 4 defeats. And then they've got 3 losses, 2 wins in their last 5 results. I mean, I don't know. They've got strong players, Lacazette, Aubameyang, you know, and they've got Willian as well. I don't know. They're solid team, but weak at the back. Very weak at the back. I don't know. I can see them getting 6th. 6th place is where I think they'll do. On to number 12, West Ham. Surprising for West Ham, actually. Good squad depth. Declan Rice as well, especially seems to be doing some good work over there. 3 wins, 2 draws, 3 defeats. Very balanced, mid-table. I think they'll stay around that 11, 12, 13 mark. Newcastle United, the local team. I think they'll do the same, to be honest. They've got Wilson and St. Maxim, who seem to be doing a lot of good work there. But again, 3 wins, 2 draws, 3 defeats. They'll probably finish in their usual mid-table spot. Manchester United, 14th. 14th. Imagine that. They only played 7. They got a game in hand, just like City. 3 wins, 1 draw, 3 defeats. Ole's at the wheel, people. Ole is at the wheel. Not sure where he's steering it though. Boy, I mean, to be fair to them, they have got a solid attack with Rashford, Martial, good strength in midfield with Fernandes, and now they've got the likes of Cavani in the team. I can see them scoring more, but it's the fact that they're so weak at the back. I don't know. I think they can probably make top 10, but I'm not giving them top 6. I just think that defensively they're just so kind of inconsistent. Shaw and obviously Maguire. Yeah, I'd say they could maybe push up to the 8th, 9th spot. I think 8th will be the highest they can finish. Let me know what you think. Number 15, Leeds United. They'll probably not do anything too special, but I think they will survive. Leeds have got Bamford doing wonders over there. Top player. survive. I think they'll manage to stay up. 16-17 Brighton and Fulham. So right, we're getting to the bottom leagues now. I mean, right now we have Sheffield, Burnley and West Brom in the relegation zone. None of them with any wins. But Sheffield's form awful, Burnley's form awful, West Brom, they got that draw against Chelsea. Fulham, they got that win that they did. They got a win over West Brom, sorry. But don't see them surviving. Do not see them surviving at all. So, and then of course, and of course we've got Chelsea, my team. I mean, there's already some people who are thinking Chelsea are going to win the title, but I think it's way too early to consider something like that at all. I'd go, they can definitely make the top four if they managed to do it last season with the lack of players and the young team, the lack of squad depth. They can definitely do that this season. Whether they can win it is a different question though, because like I said, Liverpool and City are still both very, very dangerous. Excuse me. I think they've certainly made the most changes. They've changed their defence, their keeper, their midfield, their attack. I think there's a chance, so I'll go top four, not calling the winners there yet. So, so in conclusion, I'm going to go with a top four of Liverpool, Chelsea, Man City, Leicester. I think they will do enough. I'm going to give 5th place to Tottenham and 6th place I'm torn between Arsenal and Everton. I'm not sure yet. Arsenal or Everton for 6th place. And then for my bottom 3, I'm going to go with, actually, you know what? I'm going to go Fulham, Burnley and West Brom. I think Sheffield United will do just enough to survive. I think they've got a very good manager. I think they will. They're defensively, they're good. They're very good at hanging back. If they get an early goal and then hang back, they can just win games. But I don't think Fulham or Burnley have the tanks to do that. So, yeah, that's my top 5, top 6 and my bottom 3. Let me know what you guys think. Comment, like and subscribe, and I'll see you all soon. Peace and love, people. Peace and love.